Hey everybody, welcome to another morning video for me. I'm just gonna get out some charcoal. So what I found out, so I've been making my own charcoal outside, but I went through a learning process of some of them work really well, some of them don't. I made some bigger pieces just for my rocket stove. These pieces are meant to be used for cooking. I was just going to use them because I didn't want to just burn wood for nothing. The tree was dying or coming out of its roots, so I made some bigger pieces for just to use later on. And then all the scrap that don't work, I'm just going to put in here. So that's where that's at. But I was going to make some more for the rocket stove just to have it, so I don't have to use, too much other stuff. But yeah, what I've been doing, just going one by one, doodling as I do. Doodling on here and just seeing see that one, see that real thick. It's a good one. It comes off real easy. This is almost powdery whenever I do it. You can see that's real easy. This is one to keep. So I made a little good bag so I can put it in here, and we'll save that. It seems like to get the balance of cooking these, you gotta like turn it or move it, but you can see that you can do this. Some of them had like a bark, and you can see the brownish, kind of like that little character. This character to the piece. This stuff smudges real easy, so still just going one by one and just kind of having fun while I'm doing it, drawing. So if I wanted to do this one, it's just kind of, this one draws really well. You can start seeing the lines like dark. Some of them, whenever I do it, when they're not right, they scratch the paper. I'm using newsprint for this, but they scratch the paper, so I'm saving those. I'm just kind of doing little by little. And some of them you want it to be light, just to kind of get your little details. This one draws real good. I just had a few of them that were kind of not perfect for drawing, because they were just damaging the paper. So I'm trying to go one by one now. See, this side's a little different. So sometimes I have to take off the top layer. I got sandpaper here. Now cut it up. So I'll just kind of take off that top layer, and I'll save the powder for my other stuff to smudge. But let's see what we can do with this. And we'll just start drawing around here. So look, see, it starts coming out a little better. It's good for, you can see that it's real flat, so it's good for kind of like the little textures. And that. I don't know what I was drawing. I was just drawing like a little ghostly looking figure, and really what I did was slapped it on there, but smudged some charcoal. But I don't know if I like this one. It does okay, this stick, but it's little, it's scratching the paper a little bit, but it's not bad either. It's like a pencil. Let's just see what we can do. Let's see, we'll just go right here, put another eyeball. See how this does. It's not that dark. I noticed when cooking, you gotta cook it just right for it to be kind of balanced. So it's not as dark. It's a light one. I might make another stash for just lighter, sketchy charcoal. See, this one's dark. It's an arty, you can tell. Let's put an eyeball right here. So let's go with that. It's raining a lot this morning. The water's going over the road. There's got a lake in the front yard. See, this one crumbles though too, so it's a little flaky. So also depending on how long I cooked it for. This is my first batch I ever did, so that's why it's my first experimental. Usually what I'll do is grab some bakes. See, it draws fine right there too. I like this one. You're probably thinking he's never going to go through each one of these, because I've got more bags just like this of this to go through. So this one's good. We'll call that one good. When I doodle, here I can show real quick. Here goes my last doodle with newsprint. I need to spray it, I think, because it still kind of comes off. But this one was, I don't know, just big strokes, big drawings and shapes and stuff, and then having fun, you know, just doodling, you know how we do. So that was the last newsprint. I ended up getting this, if you're curious which one I got it from, what's it called? Is it Hobby Lobby? Yeah. So they have these over there. It's good for practice. Practicing with charcoal. I like newsprint. It's not as good as that expensive paper I bought, but it's still worthy. So let's bring our stuff back. I got my kneaded eraser. These are always good to have, so if you want to do some, bring out the colors, or not color but highlights, just kind of shape it. And I do have an adhesive spray that I spray afterwards, but usually not till after. It's usually just pushing charcoal on the paper. It gives you interesting things. Give them a little thing right there. But yeah, I'm just going one by one. This isn't a serious drawing. It's just having fun. Just trying to clear the mind. Usually do this, clear my mind. It's calming. So let's see what this does. So you see this is scratching the paper. It looks like I tried to make it work at one point, so it's flaking. I'm gonna toss this in the burn. This side is good. So what probably happened was that one side baked more than another, so I needed to learn to turn it, which I've been doing lately, is turning the canister when I do it. Not too bad. This one's okay, but I have better ones, so let me just go ahead and dispose of this one. Not dispose, we'll use it for something, fires or something. This one looks like I've already sharpened it. I did stick these in a sharpener at some point, just kind of, yeah, look at that. That's a little darker. It feels better too. The thickness of the stick also makes a difference too. Little scratchy, so if I were to try to do this, let me see if I can get that outer layer off. Kind of wake up the charcoal. Yeah. Let's try this out again. So let's see what it does. No, not as good. It's good for big strokes like this. Look at that. That's perfect for this. That's what this is for. Big strokes. So it does good like that, but whenever you're trying to do a little detail, not so much. Still a little flaky. I'm trying to up my quality of what I want. It's not bad. Let's try the other side. Oop, I should have fastened down my paper. I did it the other day and it almost ripped my paper. So yeah, this is a little scratchy, so it's gonna go under the found like the smaller ones like this are a lot better than using the bigger ones. Yeah, look at that. This is a good sketching one. Like, let's move this aside. If I were to sketch, we're just gonna do like, you know, let's just put a little house right here next to the creepy guy. Let's see. This one's good for like laying out kind of drawing, but not as good. No, not approved. Not approved. Not approved. And like I've got good. These are really good ones. These right here draw so well, but I'm trying to up my quality. Look at that. Ooh, that one's better. Look at that. I usually put a piece of paper down so I don't smudge everything. And just kind of draw the little roof. And I'm gonna put a little front door. And we got a window. 2-story house, I guess, right? Big house. Big cartoony house. Put some lines, make it look like it's. And then you got the little random details. Let's give it a little chimney. Nothing serious, we're just sketching, doodling. This is a good one. We're gonna keep it. Goes in the good. See that? Good. Let's try this. This is a little thicker. Let's try a big piece. Look at this big one. See what it does. Looks like I've used it before. Yeah. So we can make some smoke here. See what it looks like. That side's good. Oh, this side's even better. So I'm trying to vary up my sizes. So this is a good one instantly. So we'll keep that one. Let's keep going. Continue. This one looks like I've used it. It's got a little sharpening to it. I got tired of grabbing the wrong ones because when I just throw them back in here, I'm trying to find the good ones again. So I'm gonna filter out my batch. Yeah, this one should have been tossed. It looks like I've tried to use it. And I know which ones. Yeah, this is not a keeper. Not a keeper. So this one's flaky. That one actually wanted to be a little bit more sturdy. It's all about learning, having fun. I'm just trying to, you know, have fun using what I got around here. And this was tiny. I probably should never use the tiny ones, but sometimes the tiny ones draw better. Look at that, darker. So I guess it has something to do with the way it cooks. Let's get up here. I don't know if the camera will show it all. Yeah, that's a good one. Not bad. It goes in the good pile. Let's see what else we got. So let's see. Let's put some grass. So I can already tell that this isn't. It's not drying. So this is one of the ones that I would never. I could use it like this maybe. No, it's not even coming off. And I don't want to have to keep sandpapering that to make it work. So we're just gonna skip it. We don't have to worry about it. It's not. So draws real good grass. Okay, let's do the other side. Looks like I've sharpened this before. So this side's rough. This side's rough. This side's smooth. So depends on that baking of the wood. almost gonna say a no, unless I really want a light sketch. Just kind of get shapes, like if I were to do like a real light stuff, just kind of. And I might do that. I might just do a batch for just tracers. Call them tracers. Like a light pencil, you know? You got heavy and dark. This is very, very light. So let's see if we can give it a little bit more life. So let's see what it does. Yeah, like sharpening your pencil. Look at that. That dark stuff is underneath that first coat, so we gotta take it off a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I don't know what you think. Keeping it or tossing it? It's not as thick. It's almost like this is the other one that I was debating on. They're lights, so I need to make another batch for just light ones that are not heavy. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, look at that! Instant. You can already see it. Not too bad. Well, not that one. We'll keep this one. You got a kind of a little bit of a range, not too heavy. And this one I've already sharpened. Let's see how this one does. Yeah, I already knew this one's gonna be yeah, this one's perfect for just like sketching. Look at that. Not bad. Okay, I might keep that one. See the other side. So yeah, I can see the brown. It usually says that it's gonna be trouble. We'll put this one on the medium. One last one before we shut down today, this morning. Get the day started. Yeah, that one's good too. So yeah, some of the morning, just getting this sorted out, filtering out my charcoal sticks. So hope everybody has a good day today, rainy day. And yeah, just wanted to do a little short video so I can start posting more again, a little bit more, getting more videos out on the YouTube channel, just to not be so silent and dead. Just kind of get some traditional art going, just kind of have my morning coffee with this and just going along with it. So hope everybody has a good one today. I'll see you on the next video. Later.